Hey everyone, welcome to your workout. Today is going to be what we call a flow. It's a little more like doing cardio, and like we do with every workout, we're going to begin by warming up with the movements that you're going to do, right? Maybe we add a little bit of weight, but we're going to warm up by just practicing the movements here. So our first exercise is going to be a squat. Now, specifically, we're going to practice something called the sumo squat today, which is where we hold the weight a little bit lower. So you'll see Maggie and I both kind of pretending and practicing having a weight held low. That's why our hands are getting towards the ground. Again, you may do any squat pattern that works for you, but we're just practicing. Exercise 2 is going to be a deadlift. And again, my goal is to do this with a weight. I think Maggie goes body weight the whole time today. Maybe she grabs a backpack. Again, you have options here. And the goal is, again, just to get comfortable. Whether you're doing a squat or a deadlift, I think they're two very similar ways. You're reaching down towards the ground, you're standing back up tall again. When you squat, you bend your knees a little bit more. When you deadlift, you bend at the hips a little bit more. There's always hybrids between the two, so just explore. Third movement is an upright row. So again, you'll see both Maggie and I taking our hands starting at about waist height, and then we really just pull them up towards our ears, maybe towards your collarbone. Lots of ways to do that. Doing it without weight right here is a great way to warm those shoulders up. It's also a good way to stretch, just if you've got tight shoulders, tight chest muscles. This can be a really nice way to get a stretch for you. Just a little tip for you right there, right? All right, and then our fourth move, the last thing we're gonna do is called a swing. It looks a little funny if you don't have any weight here. So for those of you that are not so comfortable with the swing, Maggie's showing you the option as a bridge. She won't be doing this for the rest of the flow today, but again, remember that if you're doing a swing and your preference is to do some floor work instead, this bridge that you're seeing Maggie do is awesome. I usually save swings for people that kind of know what they're doing. They've practiced them before. If this is your first time doing a workout, I'd recommend not doing a swing and doing that bridge that you saw Maggie doing right there. Just a little FYI, right? Little tip for you. Okay. Let's talk about how this workout's gonna go. Because it's a flow, the idea here is that you practice one movement, and then as time progresses, you're adding to that movement. So we're gonna begin with our squat. You're gonna do that for 60 seconds. Then you're going to add a deadlift. So for minute number 2, you're gonna squat, then deadlift, and then we'll keep adding. Ready? 2, 1, begin. Let's start with that squat. Now, a quick little note here, okay? What I love about the videos is that you can pause it. You can rewind, you can fast forward. So because these flows can be a little different, if you need to, pause the video. It's always okay to give it a stop, kind of get your mind right and say, okay, this is what I'm doing, and then jump back into it. It will get better as you practice it. Usually even the second time you do these workouts, you're like, oh yeah, this is right, this is how I do it. And again, we always tell people it's okay to be messy. There's nothing wrong with having a little slop. That's a part of learning. That's a part of the learning process, and it's how we get better. So again, you're never worried about being perfect. We don't want you to have to do exactly what Maggie and I do. We're just examples. We're guiding you along. If you can make it look even somewhat like what we're doing, we think you're in the right spot, especially if it's feeling good and it's looking good, our highest priority. Now in the next 5 seconds, we're going to keep doing squats, and you're gonna add a deadlift. So watch me for the change, right? So here comes my squat, and I'm immediately going to do a deadlift. Then I'm gonna go back to my squat and then do a deadlift. So what has worked well for us, just kind of internally, maybe even out loud, say what you're doing. Say squat and then say deadlift. And as you're saying it, do what you're saying. All the while making sure that it looks good. You practiced it, but maybe this is your first time doing it with weight, or this is your first time combining the two together. So it's okay to pay attention and to make sure that you're just being aware of how you're moving here. As always, if anything is causing pain for you, we'd suggest stopping. Pause that video, do what you need to do, try a different posture. Once it feels a little bit better, start the video back up and go again. You've got about 10 seconds here, and we're gonna add that third movement. Reminder, it's that upright row. Remember, you took your hands from your waist and pulled them up to your ears or your collarbone. Are you ready to add it? Let's try it here, okay? You're gonna squat, you're going to deadlift, you're gonna row it up. 1, 2, then 3, right? You're adding 3 movements now together. It's becoming a little more complex, and with that complexity, usually comes intensity. Heart rate's probably going up, breathing's going up a little bit. All intended, that's what we're shooting for. With today being a flow, sometimes the unofficial designation here is that it's cardio. You can have a weight. You can see Maggie's got her backpack. I've got my kettlebell. It can be heavy, it can be light. Overall, the goal is to keep moving. You'll notice that we're not taking breaks. It's not like a strength exercise today where we've got some built-in break time. With this, our goal is to move creatively, to add complexity, get your heart rate up, keep it smooth. Kind of a fun little challenge. 5 seconds, we're gonna add that fourth and final movement. If you're ready for it, you're gonna add either a swing or that bridge. And we know if you're doing a bridge, it takes time to get down to the ground. That's okay. That's absolutely part of your workout. You're still moving when you're getting down and when you're getting back up. And again, if you need to, say it out loud again. You're doing a squat, you're doing a deadlift, you're doing a row, you're doing a swing, and then you're repeating squat, deadlift, row, swing. 4 movements. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you repeat. You've got about 30 seconds here. Now, overall intensity, easy to moderate. Cardio days like this are not meant to be super challenging. We add challenge at different places. This is not one of those. This is exercise, it's complexity, it's cardio, but it is not meant to be intense. If you are feeling like you're at your maximum, we want you to slow it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome work. All right, whatever you're holding, go ahead and set down. Stand up tall, shake it out, and let's get ready for your active recovery. Now, this active recovery serves 2 purposes. One is to get you recovered, right? Add a little stretch into those muscles that maybe got a little tight. And the second purpose is to keep you active, keep you ready for whatever's coming up next. Now, a quick reminder, with our workouts, oftentimes we will stack 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4 workouts sometimes together. And this particular workout might be anywhere. It might be workout number 1 for you. It could be workout 3 or 4. Whatever's coming next, we want you to be ready for that, whether it's another workout or whether it's the end of your workout cycle and then it's just the rest of your day. Either way, we want you to have been stretched out and we want you to have stayed active so that you can continue to move and not go to sleep, right? You're not ready to take a nap. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, excellent work. You got your stretch, you did your breathing. We loved having you here today. Fun workout. We hope you keep joining us. I'm going to let Maggie wrap us up. Y'all have a good day.
Well, hey everyone, Maggie here. We would love for you to subscribe to this channel. We have a lot more workout videos with different focuses and different lengths of time that we would love for you to check out. And if you subscribe, you'll kind of always be in the loop on what we're coming up with. Thanks again for joining us, gang. Make it a great day.